guys, my name's Zach. I'm from Mountain Ventures Australia and I'm down here at Snow Monkey in Collingwood in Melbourne to tell you a little bit on a few tips on how to buy your snow gear. So in terms of fit for your bindings, you want a good fit to your boot and a good fit to your board. Fitting to your boots, you want to make sure the straps aren't at a length that you can't tighten them anymore, because your boot over its time, the fabric will loosen and you'll compress it even more with the bindings. And then with your board, there's a few systems. Most of them are this little disc system, but this disc does come with different patterns on it. The other system is the channel system, brought out by Burton. Now that's where it goes into this channel that's actually on the board and it moves along like so. I have had a few people in my lessons that have come with channel systems, and over time, if you're an aggressive rider, it does tend to slip, which isn't good, moving your stance while you're actually riding. So I prefer the traditional disc system. In terms of the disc patterns, you can get a diamond pattern, you get a 4-hole pattern, a 6-hole pattern. I recommend one that you get a line across, so you've got the most use of the disc instead of just 4 holes. You're limited where you can actually put your bindings on the board. But with the disc, you can place it across from head to tail of the board to nose to tail of the board, or you can also place it from heel to toe of the board. So you can adjust it this way, or you can adjust it this way. So this one is very adjustable. Snowboard bindings, they have a flex rating from about 1 to 10. Some manufacturers are slightly different, but really it means 1 being really soft and 10 being really hard. So average is about a 5. That's a nice figure to buy your bindings at. If you're wanting more of a park riding binding, you want to have a little bit of a softer binding. That's because if you slightly make a mistake and you move your heel a little bit, you don't want it to quickly get you onto an edge. You want it to take that little bit of an error. If you want high performance, like big steep mountains and carving, then you'll want to get on to that edge as quick as possible. So that's where you want like up to the 8, 9, 10 rating. So in terms of accessories of snowboard bindings, there's a few things. Ratchets, the first one. The more you spend on a binding, the better quality ratchets you get and the longer they'll last. So another accessory on the bindings is the high back here at the back, and you'll see there's a little high back adjuster, and you can adjust that up and down depending on where you want it to go. So I've put it further back so it's higher up, or you can lean it further in for more aggressive riding. Your park riding, you want it straight up and down, so that if you happen to go a little bit on your heels, it's not going to automatically get you onto heel edge and then catch an edge, or quickly onto your toes. But if you want to be an aggressive rider and you want to quickly get onto each edge, it is good to change that high back so that you are in a more aggressive position. In terms of the style of strap-in bindings, you can get traditional strap-in bindings, which is heel strap and toe strap. Another one is where the high back at the back here drops down and you step in. It's a quick step-in binding. Now, this is fine, it's quick and efficient, but as soon as there's a little bit of powder, when you get a little bit of powder in your base plate and you step your foot in, that powder is going to be in there as well. So you're actually going to have feet higher than they should be, and it's a lot harder to strap in. So traditional method, I recommend, is the best method.